It's around 9 a.m. right now, given that it's been raining a bit and so the sun is not really bright. So you can see it's really fairly dark. My curtain hack works very well. You see the where the cardboard is, there's no light showing through. Of course, this hack, it has its flaws. It means I can't really actually, like here I pinned the curtain to the side, and here I pinned the curtains to the side so no light would come through the corners. When it's really sunny, it's very glaring. So this way, because it's set up this way with cardboard and pins, I can't really open and close the curtains easily. And also, it's also very dusty when I open it, so it's best probably not to open it. It serves its purpose of light blocking, and that's what I've been using. That's how I've been using these curtains as or these cardboards as a hack, as a light blocker to help me sleep better. Here's an update of what I've been doing. I've hacked some lights on the ceiling right there, or I've hung a lamp that we had on this door with some pins. It's kind of like everything is hacked together. It's nothing, I haven't bought anything. So it's basically me just putting together things. And here is my table top that I'm going to finish off by gluing these cardboards that I have. I've made it so it kind of covers the desktop like a, you know, like any, maybe like a cap or something like that. So I'm going to be gluing these corners, and I've ripped half of the cardboard off, and I'm going to glue it down like this. And also at the bottom is the same. I've kind of like stripped some parts of it, and then I'm going to glue it down on the bottom as well, so it acts like a little cap on it, on the tabletop. And I can, right now I have a really bright space because I've created this lamp with some, I don't know, with some wires and pins. I don't know if you can see well, but maybe in the daytime I'll show it again. So I have this hanging, and this is a really bright space. And I've actually cleaned or dusted this curtain. I don't know. I'm still debating if I want to keep it or just leave it, because it does kind of match this brown theme that's going on, or that's in the room. I did take the curtains that we found, or I found during my cleanup, and I do have to do a little bit of work to make it because originally the curtain is like this, and it's really super long, and it only fits part of the curtains like this. But if I take it like this, it fits the whole window. So I need to kind of make it like this, create little holes or little places for the hooks to go into, and then I can hang this curtain. I'm gonna try it tomorrow to see if it actually is what I like. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep these curtains since I dusted them, and I don't know. I still haven't figured out the curtains yet, but I'm really liking the tabletop here. The details, I'm just gonna maybe cut this like little ribbed edge so it will match the cardboard here, so it's a little bit smoother when I glue it down. So yeah, that's what I did today. I've temporarily just pinned the curtains up with some bobby pins, or I don't know what they're, or yeah, I think they're bobby pins, whatever. I've just temporarily pinned the curtains up to see how much light it will block out tomorrow morning, and to just see how I like it before I do any type of work on it, because it will take me some effort and time. So looking at it at first glance, I'm not too thrilled. Maybe I need to just get used to it. It's supposed to be light blocking, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. And I guess it's a good idea to test it out first before I do anything. So yeah, so that's how it looks like. I've got the old curtains down here, and then I'll finish gluing down that tabletop, and I'll have 2 problems solved. As you can see, it's pretty bright in here compared to my old curtains. You can actually see very well what's going on in the room. And if you look up where there's no cardboard, it is absolutely so bright that it's blinding. So I can't imagine if I take out the cardboard what it's going to be like. So I would probably be blinded and wake up very, very easily. I did wake up a lot earlier than normal compared to my old curtains. So I don't know. I do kind of like the bright light, but for a normal everyday, so I can see what's going on in the room if I'm going to be doing more crafts in here. But for sleeping, it's very, very bright. So depending where I focus my camera, you can see, like, if I'm in the room, this is how it feels like. It's pretty bright. If you focus on the curtain, it feels like my old curtains, which is way better. Actually, it's not. It's too bright. It's way bright. It's more like this. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's more like this. How I see it. Actually, it's even brighter than what I see on the camera. Yeah, but you can see I've just used these clothespins, I guess they're called, to kind of clip them on, to test them out before I do anything. I'm glad I'm trying it, and I can see the difference between my old curtains and these curtains. It's pretty bright in here. The video doesn't do it justice, but yeah, it's really bright. I think I'm going to keep these curtains. I'm going to adjust them and use these curtains. I really like them, actually. It brings in a lot more light, and I can actually work in here without turning on the lights. I'm going to really enjoy that. All I have to do is make the hooks for these. I've been sleeping with my face or eye mask on, and I was doing pretty good today. I slept like normal. I just have to be careful about washing and maybe making another eye mask. I really like these curtains. Yep. As you can tell, these curtains are really bright. I really like them. I've had them on the window for 2 days. The first day I had the cardboard there. Actually, the second day I also had the cardboard underneath the curtains to block out the lights. And the first night I didn't have an eye mask on and I woke up early. The second day, which is today, I have my eye mask on and I slept like normal. So tomorrow I'm going to just leave the cardboard off and sleep with my eye mask on and see how that works. But I'm really loving how this room is flooded with bright light, which makes my room much more like the mood much more happier and also much more useful. That way I can start doing crafts and sewing in here without turning on the lights. I've glued down the corner here and have pinned or used some paper clip to clip it in place so it dries. I've placed some books and this piece of board on top of the seam so it will dry flat. I am thinking it might take maybe a couple days, so I'll leave it so it lays down flat. I've also put some weight on both sides to balance it out while it dries. So hopefully once this dries, I'll have a nice countertop to work with. It is super bright, but I slept okay. I had my eye mask on and it worked out alright. It's winter time right now, so I don't feel like it was too hot to wear a mask. But I don't know, maybe for summertime we'll see what happens. But I do really like the bright light that it's flooding into the room. It makes me feel happy to have lots of light. So I think I'm going to fix these curtains for sure. Since I'll be doing some sewing and changing clothing, I don't want people to be able to peek into the window. Although there is a backyard and there is a fence and trees, but this little sheer screen doesn't block light and it has some really good coverage. I really like the addition. I am so happy right now because I've just solved 3 major problems that were in this room that prevented me from enjoying this space. I'm so glad I took some effort using nothing but found things in the house to create a better space for myself. And all these things I had in the house, which were my hoard, turned into something useful and good. Hoarded items and clutter has changed its place in my mind. It is no longer a dread or something that is ugly. It can be turned into something useful in the most relaxing way because there's nothing to lose and obviously nothing that is precious to be concerned of. So I really enjoyed this process. If you want to hear more stories from me and you're interested in hearing what I want to share about learning and changes that make our lives better, be sure to hit the subscribe button and I will talk to you soon. Bye!